What's going on, everyone? It's KIM in the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia of BetterBodyCrew.com. And guys, in this video, I want to talk to you about the 4 steps to master your business. Of course, it's a play on the word master, but you'll see why I chose MASA in one moment. But first, because I had an early start to the day, but today was a really weird day. How was y'all's day so far? Is that Tania? What's going on, girly? First, I have not taken my NutriBurst. I've taken my supplements, but I was waiting to take my NutriBurst with y'all. So let's do a shot. All right, NutriBurst, in case you do not know, it is a liquid multivitamin that is amazing, perfect for people who don't like popping and swallowing pills. Perfect. Oops, a little messy there. Perfect for churn. Perfect for older relatives of ours who are not doing too well, lost their sense of taste, and don't like to eat or drink anything. This right here is like, I love it when my boy Montez, who is vegan on my team, Montez said, this is a garden in a bottle. He said, it's a garden in a bottle. I was like, you better say that. So here we have a garden in a shot glass. All right, I take a little bit more than the recommended dosage because I'm hooked. I've been taking this for 5 years, myself and my son. So here we go. Take it to the head. So good. Y'all better get y'all some NutriBurst, okay? Have you had your burst today? That's what I want to know. And when while I'm talking to you about this, what I'm also going to do is, of course, make a concoction. Today, I'm going to use a good old mason jar. And I have the Body Armor water. Remember, guys, when you are drinking your tea, the tea goes in your body and it breaks stuff up, okay? It goes in your body and it breaks stuff up. But just like Drano, you still need the water to come behind it and flush stuff out. Some of y'all are not having the results that you desire because you're not drinking your water. So I like to buy water in bottles like this with, where I can read the fluid ounces. So I know right here, 33 fluid ounces. I'm almost done with this right here. So once I do this tonight, I'll be done with my daily quota because I'm supposed to be drinking 80 ounces pretty much. I try to do 80 ounces of water per day. All right. How many ounces are you supposed to be drinking? Take half your body weight, and that's what you should be drinking in ounces. So if you weigh 200 pounds, then you should be drinking 100 ounces of water. And I drink a little bit more than what my body weight is, but it's all good. All right, water is life. So I'm going to drink a little bit of this out so I can put my lemon phenomenal water concentrate in there. Makes it more alkaline. And I did a video review on this. It's an awesome product. Many of my customers who don't like to drink water love to drink it when they put the lemon phenomenal in there. It just gives your water a nice little flavor, a nice little taste. And there are so many benefits to the phenomenal water. So I'm gonna shake this up, get that phenomenal in there, and then use that to make my tea. And while I sip slowly, I will tell you guys the 4 steps to master your business. What's going on, Stephanie? How are you doing? I think that's Stephanie, right? Gym 6. Is that who that is? So now I have my phenomenal in here. I'm going to pour this in there. Do I measure? Nah, I don't. I'm going to use about that much. And yes, you did see me hold up 2 packs of tea previously because today I have been a bad girl. So I am actually going to do a double trouble. I'm doing the lemon CBD tea. And I'm also doing the raspberry. This is a great combo that I love. The raspberry and the lemon together. Oh, baby, you can't tell me nothing. Operation Light as a Feather will be in full effect. If you've done some damage to your intestines over the weekend, this duo is what you need. Now, many people have asked me, well, Kim, should I take more than 2? I see people taking 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen, y'all, anything like this tea is good. But anything that you overdo is not good for you, okay? Anything that you overdo is not the most. I personally I don't even know how people are doing that. But personally, the most I can handle is 2. And the majority of people that I know say the same thing. Like, how are these people taking all these other packs? All right, we shake it up really, really nicely. You guys know I like my water room temperature. That helps the tea to dissolve very nicely so I don't get those chunks. Although, if you're drinking the lemon and you get a chunk, it's like a lemon head. But y'all don't be out here, you know, throwing packs of lemon tea to the head, okay? Don't do that. You go to talk and all this smoke coming out your mouth like Puff the dang on Magic Dragon. Then we have the, and it's still some chunks down there at the bottom, but this is the raspberry lemon tea. So let's get to it. The 4 steps to master your business. And everybody, tell me where you're watching from. I always love that. Hey, Janine Echoes. All right, Jen Mocha, what's going on? Jennifer Mustafa, I'll see you in a moment in training. So, guys, listen. Being a business owner is no joke. Delicioso. Being a business owner is no joke, okay? And one of the books that really helped me to realize that very early on, many years ago, was a book called The E-Myth. The E in the E-Myth stands for entrepreneurial. It's written by Michael Gerber. Okay. Cheers. Okay. What's going on, Unique Queen? All right, so basically that book says just because you can do a thing well does not mean you should be in the business of doing a thing. Just because your aunt can bake pie doesn't mean she should open up a pie shop, okay? Because a business should be profitable. A business, when run correctly, really should run without you. A lot of people start businesses and what they end up doing is basically just buying themselves another job. There are literally people out here that have franchises. Excuse me. That little bite on the double trouble detox tea. In the esophagus there. But there are people that drop like 50, 100,000, 250, $1 million if you have a McDonald's franchise, to buy a franchise, and then they end up working there 7 days a week, not being able to trust employees. It's like, woo, it's a lot. However, there are some things that you can do as a business owner, and this is not just for people in my company or traditional brick and mortar people. This is period. If you think you want to become an entrepreneur, this is what you have to think about. And I was talking to my team about this the other day. What phase, what level are you in? The first one is the motivation. The first part of the MASA method is motivation. Okay, hold on. I can't get it. Okay, I think I got it then. But the first step is the M in the MASA method is, and this is something I came up with, okay? But it's motivation. This is the part where the majority of people just cannot get past this part. This is where you have team members joining you saying, hey, I don't know, like, I'm so inconsistent. Can you motivate me? What can I listen to? What can I do? What can I read to make me want to do this? Whoa, baby. If you cannot get past the motivation, because for me, the motivation is the easiest part. When I looked at my bank account, I was motivated to do my business. When I looked at the fact that I was not spending time with my family, I was motivated to do my business. When I looked at the fact that I was bringing work home and that I hated my coworkers, and my boss was one year I was a stellar employee, and then next year, just because I spoke truth, I was, the wild child of the group, not a team player is how they worded it. So that was motivation enough for me to say, I've got to do something where I have more control than what I currently have, and where I don't have a cap or any limit on my income. So the motivation to me was the easiest part. But for many people I see, they never get past that point. They are motivated only when their sales are high or only when they're recruiting, but they're not motivated because everything is cyclical, right? Whatever goes up must come down, and it goes back up and it comes back down. So a lot of people are not motivated during the lean times, right? They only like the harvest season. They don't like the sowing season. All right. So that right there, I'm telling you, for the majority of entrepreneurs, motivation is going to be their downfall. That is, how do I find the excitement to do the thing? How do I find the excitement to do the thing, right? Now, the second step is application. That is, I'm doing the thing. Okay. So if you can get past motivation, like, and David Munitier referred to it last night as your desire. If your desire is strong enough, the how is not important when you know the why. So if you know why you're doing something, your motivation, you'll figure out the how. And with enough time, you will find, oh my gosh, I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, I made a sale. Oh my gosh, I got a business partner. Oh my gosh, this, that, and the third. Okay, so that is the application part. So you've gone from how can I find the excitement to do this, to stay when the going gets tough, to now, oh my gosh, I'm doing it, right? That's the application part, all right? Now, for many people in network marketing, they stay in the application part in the retail. They get seduced by the retail money, the commission. So they they make money because they're making sales. They are doing it, right? But what they cannot do is go to the next level, right? So we have MASA, M-A-S-A, M, motivation, A, application. The S is systemization. This is where you start to, for my profession, and this is where you start to recruit team members, right? If you have a traditional brick and mortar store, this is where you start to like hire employees or get other franchise owners. You want to duplicate out, but you have to have a system in order to duplicate. This is what sticks a lot of people, because this makes you slow down to speed up. This is where you have to go, wait a minute, how did I do it? That's what, okay? Motivation is, how do I get the excitement to do the thing? Hey, Mary Stewart. Application is, oh my gosh, I'm doing the thing. And then systemization is, wait, how did I do it again? That's where you really have to and you should be able to. Ray Higdon says this. He says some of his top leaders don't reach their full potential. They come to him for coaching because they're not duplicating. And when he takes a look at their structure, their organization, or their processes, what he often finds is that it's too complicated. They're speaking in lingo that new people don't know, or they're not giving. You have to dummy stuff down to where like a 5th grader or a 3rd grader can understand it. Okay, it needs to be crystal clear. This is why McDonald's is able, like a however million, how many people they've served. They've served billions, right? And their worth, I don't know what their net worth is, but they're run by kids. They're run by people that oftentimes don't have more than a high school diploma, if that. How are these people running all of these McDonald's restaurants? Because they got pictures on the register. They made it so simple. They have a system, okay? If you didn't see the Ray Kroc movie, I encourage you to watch it. Whether you like him or not personally, it is really good at breaking down systems. And this is what the E-Myth by Michael Gerber talks about too. You got to have a system, okay? By the way, systemization, that's where I am right now. I am going through a lot of things that I've been able to do with a fine-tooth comb, and I'm just dissecting them so that I can duplicate it out with the Better Bodybuilders. I've been able to do that with some people like Mary. Mary is having success. I've brought to you J Baby's story last week. Candy B, I told you this time. Yeah, well, this time it was last night, like a week ago last night. Candy B, myself, Amistad, and Mal, we were having dinner, working dinner at Maggiano's, and just to see Candy B's growth. So I'm able to duplicate some things. Jennifer said, yes, understood. I'm needing a system. Yes, Jennifer, right. And this is where things like our Build for Your Legacy app come into play. This is where things like our TLC Life Changer app come to play. If you notice, with us having recently, for those that are in my company, with us giving away those free samples, which, by the way, if you want a free sample of this, reach out to me, raise your hand in the comments down below, and then inbox me. Kassan, can you please raise your hand in the comments down below, and then inbox me your full name, full address, phone, and email. Full name, full address, phone, and email. If you do not follow my very simple instructions, you will not get the sample. It's really that simple, okay? Because I don't have time to chase people, y'all. My inbox stays full, and I still need you to raise your hand in the comments down below, because what I do is I come back to the lives where I advertise the free sample, and I check the comments, and then I click on that person's name, because my inbox is so full. Even if you inbox me the information, your message is going to go down, because that's how often people message me. So please raise your hand down below, or say me, and then inbox me your information. Just put Raz Sample, full name, full address, phone, and email. All right, so systemization, yes, Jennifer Mocha, the system is what's going to get you to duplicate. So we're so fortunate because we have things like the app. Like I've been getting notifications all weekend long. You need to follow up with so-and-so. Their sample was just delivered. See how they're doing. And that's great because these apps are like personal assistants that we don't have to pay. This is something that you can tell somebody, hey, you're going to use this app. You're going to master that app. Build for your legacy app. And TLC Life Changer, oh my gosh, they are changing lives and bank accounts. I know it's made my business so much easier than when I started back in 2015. Like, it's amazing, right? Hey, Amos, Daron, see you. So, the systemization is the third part. And when you've gotten your system, guys, oh, this is the fun part. This is when you really, really, truly have a business. This is how Oprah is able to have multiple businesses. Tyler Perry is able to have multiple businesses. Tony Robbins, all of them have multiple sectors and divisions of their businesses. Why? Because the last A is automation. Once you get your system together, right? You as the business owner, once you get your system, right? Because systemization is, how did I do it again? And now guess what automation is? Automation is, it no longer requires me to be done. So automation is where your system is in place so tight, so smooth that you don't need to be the one answering the phone all the freaking time. You don't have to say, oh, I can't take that trip because I got to do this, or I got to do that, or I got to watch them, and I got to No. Now the system that you put in place is working without you. This is where I've heard of this mythical type of evolution in business. There are literally some network marketing leaders. I remember, was it Jordan Adler? I think so. This combo is really good, y'all. I think it was Jordan Adler, but he said something like, personally, he was going through something while building his business with his family, and he went to like Fiji, and he was like, I went away for like 2-3 months, and when I came back, my volume was 3 times when I left. What? Are you serious? Your team was you have such a great system that you were able to duplicate to the point that your income exploded even though you weren't there? That's the Holy Grail, y'all. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here just to be a success for me. I'm here to be a success for my team and to duplicate out in a manner that I can, what do they say? When you get into network marketing, your number 1 goal is to get to the front of the room. And then your number 2 goal is to get back to the back of the room, because you've created so many leaders that now your leaders are at the front of the room showing and giving the presentation. Everybody shouldn't be waiting on you. Everybody shouldn't be looking to you for the answer. Your job as a leader is to create leaders. Create systems that the leaders can utilize to automate things so that your business now functions without you. Then that's when your butt goes and creates another business, because you believe in multiple streams of income. Some of y'all out here talking about, well, yeah, I'm do this. I do lace fronts and lashes, and I sell tea and taxes because I believe in multiple streams of income. Baby girl, you got multiple streams of frustration, okay? Because you're all over the place. Clearly, it's not that you believe in multiple streams of income. You have a short attention span. You're a jack of all trades and a master of none. And your audience can tell you look like you all over the place. Because if you really truly were doing well in one area, you wouldn't need to have dibble and dabble in all these other areas. And y'all out here looking crazy. I'm like Oprah. No, ma'am, you're not. Y'all are not the same. No. I'm like Tyler Perry. No, sir, you're not. Y'all are not the same. And I'm not a dream killer or a dream snatcher. But I got to tell y'all, you're looking crazy. Okay? And people don't like it. People get on the phone with me and they tell me they love the products. They love the products in my company, but they did not like the rep, because every single time they called them for the products, that person tried to get them to buy something else, or they didn't know what's going on, because they're not 100% in this business, because they have to give 10% of themselves to 10 different other businesses. Okay? This is a problem, y'all. You look crazy. All right? So again, the 4 steps, just to recap, the 4 steps to master your business. Somebody said, Jen said, that hit home. all over the place, short attention span. Y'all, it's really the truth. David and Monique, if you did not catch my broadcast last night, and I apologize to YouTube because it's going to hit YouTube at a different time, but I did a broadcast about how you can get everything you want. And he said that the majority of people, they don't get what they want because they're so disrespectful of time. So disrespectful of time. They start something, and when they don't get the desired result in the time frame that they have in mind, that they want, then they're on to the next thing. Not realizing that your confidence comes from consistency. Your confidence comes from commitment. You being committed to do, as long as you stay in the minority of people, instead of doing, the majority of people quit. I already know this. The majority of people quit. The majority of people complain. The majority of people can't hang. The majority of people get knocked up here, to and fro by negative things that people that they don't even know say about them. The majority of people don't understand business. The majority of people will not seek to become a student of the profession. So once I heard that, Kim, all your butt got to do is do what the minority of people do, and you will have the income that the minority of people have. I was like, bet, game on, like popcorn. So on the days that I don't feel like cutting videos, right now my son wants to watch a movie, and I ask him to pause the movie. That's an inconvenience to him. I could have said, well, he's watching the movie, I'm not gonna cut the video. But I know that videos drive my business. So he politely paused the movie for me, and I'm gonna hurry on up so he can get back to his happy feet. But the majority of people find an excuse in everything. My husband doesn't support me. My wife doesn't support me. So what? So your answer is to quit so that now you have validated their reason for not supporting you? They're not supporting you because they don't see the result half the time. They don't see any difference in you. They see you doing things half, you know what? Earn their support. Show them the results. Take them on a vacation if y'all have never taken a vacation with the money from your business. I bet you they might change their tune. So let's recap, guys, okay? Because time is ticking on. My son wants more happy feet. But the 4 steps to master your business. MASA, okay? Number 1, you got to have motivation. You have to find the excitement to do the thing through the good and the bad. Number 2, application. Wow, I'm doing the thing. If you stay committed and you stay consistent, you will find that you will succeed. It's inevitable. That's just how success works. So application. Wow, you went from how do I find the excitement to do the thing to, oh my gosh, I'm doing the thing. Number 3, systemization, right? So now you're doing the thing, and then you're like, wait a minute, how did I do that? You have to slow down to speed up. You have to create a system so that not only can you do it, but other people can do it too. Because the 4th A is automation, which is, now it can be done without me, right? You hand that system over to other people who are motivated and will apply, right, the system. And now that business is hands off. You don't even have to be there to get that money, to get that paper. So I'm in the systemization phase, and different strokes for different folks. How long do these phases last? It really depends on you. I have some people that come in my team, and off the rip, they are on fire, like Amistad. They are highly motivated, so they don't spend long in that phase at all. At all. They are immediately right now. Yeah, Amistad is in systemization too, because his application is on point. But I have other people who stay in motivation for a very, very long time. Those are the people that watch, hip hop, E.T., the hip hop preacher. If y'all can go a little bit lower, I'm almost done. But those are the people that watch E.T., the hip hop preacher, and they watch T.D. Jakes, and they all day long they say, "Ooh, this was a good video on YouTube. Ooh, and my pastor said. Ooh, and my mama said. Ooh, I feel good today." And maybe once a month they'll be like, "I sent a sample." And you just got to let them have their process and say, that's good. That's good. Don't rush nobody is running a race. Okay? Everybody, well, let's put it like this. Everybody's running the race at their own pace. Okay? At their own pace. But you got to respect everyone's process. As long as they are still committed to going through the process, respect their process. Okay? The problem is, though, a lot of people don't want to go through the process. They are so seduced by the light at the end of the tunnel that they forget that they have to go through the tunnel to get to the light. And the tunnel is often dark, isn't it? That's why the light at the end is so seductive. You got to go through the bad times, oftentimes, before you can receive the prize. Right? You got to go through the process before you can have the prize. All right. So guys, I have to go. What's going on, Michelle? Congratulations on your new recruit, girl. Go, Mimi. It's your birthday. Well, it's not your birthday, but you're getting money. You are duplicating. Yes. Systemization. Yes. All right. And she said, absolutely. So, and you got a good recruit too. That's the whole deal. You don't want to just be out here having people all willy-nilly. You want to get good people, like-minded people, all right? So, guys, Jennifer says thank you. Michelle says thank you. Thank y'all. I'm glad you jumped on. So, I hope this made sense to you. If you have not read the book, The E-Myth, it changed my life. I know I say that about a lot of things. That's because there's this compound effect. There's multiple things that will change your life. But The E-Myth was like one of the first books that I was just like, whoa. I get why a lot of businesses fail now. It just has so many things clicking. But E-Myth by Michael Gerber. So I need to put a link to that down below. I need to write myself a message. So anyway, guys, I've got to go get ready for training. My son has to watch Happy Feet. I will talk to y'all later. And for those who want to be a business owner, remember, an entrepreneur is not somebody who's sick and tired of their boss. An entrepreneur is someone who is committed and dedicated to solving problems and adding value to the marketplace. Okay? You sick and tired of your boss? Go get another boss. But the default setting for pissed off employees is not entrepreneurship. You got this thing all twisted, baby. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Yes, go through the process to get the prize, just like Mary Stewart is doing. I'm so proud of you, sis. Keep it up. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.